video, I actually have a Victor Wembanyama build. But before we get into it, make sure you like and subscribe. Help me hit 250 subs. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right. So the thing about this build is it's impossible to make him technically because he's 7'4", 7'5". The tallest you could be in the game is 7'3". And you want to be mobile. You want to have some athleticism. He is pretty agile. He moves pretty well. So I think what I've made is the best build I could come up with right now. Maybe one day we'll find a better build. Who knows? He's going to be hopefully. 2K decides to add 7'5". Maybe not, because 7'5" would be impossible to deal with in rec and in online multiplayer. You would need to make 7'5" no matter what, because it would be too tall to deal with. But you want to go with the 7'2" monster. 7'3" is a little bit too tall. The speed is a little bit too bad, even at the lowest minimum speed, 59. That's not that great. But 7'2" at 222, you get 65 speed. The acceleration is great, and your wingspan is 8 feet long, which is exactly what his is. He's 7'4.5", 7'5", with an 8-foot wingspan. So you get the wingspan actually pretty accurately. Now I would go with defined. He seems pretty defined. Although he looks skinny, he looks like he has a lot of muscle with him too. Alright, I'm going to go through every attribute in a row. So just follow along. 90 close shot, and obviously I'll talk about why I'm putting certain attributes at that place. He seems like a guy that's really good in the post already, and plus he's tall. You're gonna want to dominate in the post. If you can't do that, you're pretty much useless at this height. You want to have a standing dunk of 90. This is the safety attribute, just in case you're not shooting well. Maybe you're playing someone that knows how to play defense. Your close shots are off or whatever. You just want to get an easy dunk, and you want to dunk on people. There you go. But technically, I don't know if I would put it for that or at that attribute level for Victor Wembanyama, even though I doubt that he would ever miss a contact dunk or a standing dunk on anyone. Now, the max you can go is 78, which is kind of the issue because it's literally impossible. The dude went 7 for 11 from 3 the other game he played. That's literally impossible to get, but you want to go with 76. This gives you Claimer on gold, which means that as long as you have a good release, you'll be able to green. I don't know if you guys play my team, but in my team, people green with Michael Jordan with a 63-pointer all the time. You can't leave that dude open because he never misses. And he doesn't have the badges either. Your release matters a lot this year, so just make sure you get a really good release. I'm sure you can find one. Dirk is pretty good, to tell you the truth. So maybe try Dirk, maybe try someone else. I'm sure you can find a build. Maybe I'll make a build video. Maybe I'll make this build and make a My Career No Money Spent series. Now, that would be a little bit hard, though, because that's kind of impossible to do that without spending money. But alright, moving on. Your free throw is 62. Your pass accuracy you want to put it at 75. Now, I haven't really seen him pass the ball much, so I don't know how good of a passer he is. But this is for 2K reasons. You want to put a 75 so you can get the LeBron passing accuracy, pass style, so you can throw good passes. LeBron's passing style is really good, really efficient, so you'll be able to use it pretty often. Interior defense, you want to put it 82. One thing that is super underrated about him is his defense. Maybe not underrated, but it seems like people are forgetting he's like an incredible rim protector. Like he's like Rudy Gobert. It's just kind of scary. Also, 82 is the max you want before you kind of lose attributes. You see you get 8 um, or whatever. I don't know why I said 8, but you want to put your perimeter defense exactly at 60. And then you want to drop your steal to 34. You want to put your block all the way up to 93. This gives you anchor on gold, which is essential because he can block shots. He had 5 blocks the other game. Now your offensive rebound, you want to put at 83. And then your defensive rebound, you want to put at 93. Now your speed, you want to max out. Your acceleration, you actually want to leave it alone. You want to leave it at 50. Yes, acceleration matters this year, but you're okay at 50 with this build because he's 7'2". Your strength, you want to put at 70. Your vertical, you want to put at 75. And then your stamina, you want to put it exactly at 90. Now this is the build for the attribute points, and as you can see, you get the spot up position, takeovers, you get limitless range, so you will be able to shoot, trust me. This build will be elite defensively, will be incredible blocking shots, grabbing rebounds. One thing about this game that people forget is you don't need a 90 plus 3. As long as you take high quality open shots with jump shots that you are good with, you'll be able to green anything. Giannis Antetokounmpo is actually one of the best shooters in my team for most people because his jump shot's really easy to time, even though he has like a 69 3 ball. which is actually he has a 62 3-pointer, which is higher than Michael Jordan, which is kind of hilarious. But right, this is the takeovers that I went with either way. But speaking, obviously, you're not going to get compared to Victor Wembanyama because he's not even in the game yet. But you do get someone that's incredible, David Robinson. I haven't gotten David Robinson, and that's a great comparison, I think, for Victor, except that Victor's a lot taller. D-Rob is a better athlete, though. And Porzingis and Rudy Gobert. To tell you the truth, this is the perfect comparison for Victor Wembanyama. Are you kidding me? Porzingis shooting, Gobert's defense, and I think Robinson's versatility, and somewhat he's more. I think Victor's more mobile than the other two. He's not as mobile as D-Rob though. So, but this is the build. I'm gonna show you the badges that I would put on him, so you guys can know. Obviously, if you have Rebirth, you'll get an extra 4. If you completed level 39, you get an extra 1. So we'll show you the badges, and I might just skip to that so I don't have to waste people's times. Yeah, we'll just skip to that part. Next clip, I'll show you the badges. Alright, let's talk about the badges. Now, let's talk about the defensive badges first. Challenger, Glove, Interceptor, I think are must necessary have. You must have these on bronze for a 7'2 center with an 8-foot wingspan, 100%. Anchor and Rebound Chaser on gold, 100% needed. Core one of them, whichever you get to. The ability to core first, obviously. Pogo Stick on silver is a great level. You could have it higher by dropping your Chase Down Artist, but Box Out Beast, you want to put it on gold minimum. Like, it's such a good badge, in my opinion. Now, Chase Down Artist, if you want to drop this to gold, you can do it. I recommend having it in a Hall of Fame. It allows you to move in transition faster. It allows you to jump higher when you're chasing down players, and it allows you to recover back on defense a lot better. And plus, this build's 7'2 with this 8-foot wingspan and 65 speed. So you're going to get a lot of cheesy blocks. Trust me. Now, the playmaking, Vice Grip, you want to core that badge. I love Vice Grip. I think it's one of the best badges in the game. It helps you so much as a center. It helps you so you don't get ripped. Quick First Step, just so you can dribble a little bit, especially if you play Park. If you don't play Park, then get rid of it and maybe put Clamp Breaker or Mismatch Expert, maybe Floor General or something like that. It's up to you. I wouldn't use your extra badge points here, though. I wouldn't. Now, shooting and finishing, this is where you get the option. Maybe you want to go with shooting. You can core Claymore, but another thing you can do is if you apply you have 5 extra badges, you can apply them here. And get Catch and Shoot on bronze, get Corner on bronze, get Limitless on bronze, and Deadeye on bronze. One of those, if you want them. Then you can core that badge. Actually, you can get 2. So if you have 5 extra badge points, you can apply them here and get 2 of these on bronze. Literally, you can get Catch and Corner Specialist on bronze. So you might want to put if you have 5 badges, you might want to put them here. This is a great place to put them. But if you don't, then get Claymore, get Green Machine, get Guard Up, and the last 2, I recommend Clutch Shooter. The reason I recommend this, especially if you play Park, at the end of the games, people will leave you wide open, and you want to be able to make sure you hit it, and Clutch Shooter just allows you to hit that. And it's a huge boost. It's pretty OP. If you don't like Clutch Shooter, you don't like that idea, obviously just put Slippery Off Ball or Volume Shooter or Agent 3 for some reason, Amped. Some of these badges have some useful, but if you do have 5 extra badges, make sure you put them here. That being said, you do kind of have the option to put them over here in your finishing category. Obviously, you want Fast Twitch, Masher, and Rise Up on gold. You want to core one of them, whichever, it doesn't matter. And you want Back Down Punisher at least on gold so you can get the cheesy bully animations. You don't need bully for the post-up bullying animations. You only need Back Down, which is something most people don't know. But now you know. Drop Stepper is super OP this year. I recommend it. If you're not a Drop Stepper, you can obviously drop it, put Post Spin if you want. You can get it on Hall of Fame. Fearless Finisher is one of the badges you might want to add, which is why I was kind of hesitant to tell you to put the shooting badges here. If you have the 5, then definitely put it here. But you want to have Fearless Finisher at least on silver. Back Down, you want to put it at least on silver as well. And your Drop Stepper, you want to put it on bronze or lower. Now, other things you could put it on, Pro Touch, Post Spin, Limitless Takeoff. Some of these badges that are pretty useful. But Fearless Finisher, I'm a huge fan of this badge, personally. Some people aren't. Depends on you. But definitely get your 3 tier 3 badges, 100% necessary. Maybe you could drop one of them down. Maybe you're not a fan of Fast Twitch or Rise Up or whatever. So tweak with your build. Obviously for your jump shot, you're going to be able to get some pretty unique jump shots. If you guys want me to give you guys a jump shot, let me know. Porzingis might be a good one now that I think about it. So just let me know, comment down below. I said Dirk Nowitzki earlier. I don't think you can get Dirk. So you might want to try maybe Giannis. If you can get Giannis, Giannis is pretty good in terms of releasing and timing. It's pretty easy to time. So let me know. But that's it. Thank you for watching. God bless you, and I hope you guys enjoy the outro.
Alright, so I end my videos like this every single time. You know, just remember that Jesus Christ died for your sins, paid for all your sins with his own blood, and all you have to do is trust in him that you may be saved. The moment you trust in what he did for you instead of what you do for yourself to get to heaven, you'll be sealed for heaven. So in other words, don't trust in your own works, but trust in the works of his. You know, God bless you. I hope you guys enjoyed whatever video it was. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.